I've called for Zohran Mamdani to be deported. The only thing I want to see him running for is his gate at JFK on the deportation flight to Uganda.
Y'all forget he's an American, right? What's up with Peter Griffin?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Peter Griffin needs to sit down. And this is the reason Republicans lost last night. People are tired of racism against immigrants. Facts.
So when you make buses free and then they lay off mad MTA workers because they not being as profitable as the MTA once was, and then we gonna bitch at that. Like, yo, dog, I just think that
but that's not what
I'm just giving you an example.
But it's not an example. This is a real thing. That's what I'm saying.
True.
What part of his plan do you find unworkable?
I think that he could possibly make the buses free in the city.
Well, how's he proposing to do it?
I don't know the ins and outs.
How do you know he can't do it?
But when Trump says smart people don't like him, this is exactly what he meant. It's because when he proposed something, smart people actually went out and did the research. And he hated that. He hated that because every time he proposed something, people actually went out and did the research and they said, this is not going to work. He proposed getting rid of Obamacare. People questioned, well, what are you going to replace it with? And he had no plan. He also proposed tariffs and people went out and did the research and they told him, hey, well, tariffs is going to actually hurt the American people. And he hated that because that is what he ran on. I want y'all to know this is how Trump won the election, is because most people that voted for him are like the person in that Mark Lamont Hill clip. They think of a policy, they hear a policy, they see a policy, but they don't actually do the research for a policy. And then you get people like him who talk down on policies and they don't even know how it works. What Mamdani is proposing is that he raises the corporate business tax and collect on past due bills to pay for the free public bus system. What I believe is that people hate him and they can't hate on him publicly without any reason, so they try to find fault in any of his policies. But the problem is that when you have smart people that think about things and question things and research things, your hate just looks like delusion. And then you get clips like this. How can you hate on something that you don't know anything about?
Thank God there's some smart people out here putting some sense to this. MTA is supposed to be a service, not a business. If you talk to any New Yorker, nobody pays for the bus or subway fare anymore. People just jump over it and walk through it. I don't know the ins and outs, so why are you discussing this on a podcast?
You ain't got the answers, man.
What policies would you like to see to lower grocery prices in New York?
Well, why don't we start with making eggs cheaper, which I think they have been cheaper. Have you bought a carton of eggs recently? Go right across the street. Go buy a carton of eggs.
Well, I'm supporting Zohran because I want cheaper grocery prices.
So you support socialism and communism. You want...
Well, you voted for Trump because you wanted the price of eggs to be cheaper.
I voted for Trump for many more reasons than that.
I want to be fair. Do you really want to go on the record as saying that the people in the Bronx that can't get access to quality food at a decent price are just fat by choice? Do you want that to be what you're saying? Yes. I'm trying to advocate for people like yourself to be taken care of. To be through
I want my
employment.
freedom to take care of myself. I don't want to be taken care of.
Then get off food stamps then. Do you want to kick yourself off?
I've only been on food stamps for 2 months. It's because I was not eating. I was going to the shelters to have to eat.
Yes, and I want you to get food stamps.
How dare you say that to me?
These people want to cut your food stamps.
Shame on you. No, they want to cut the criminality that's in the food stamp system.
No, they think you're a welfare queen. I don't think you're a welfare queen. I think you deserve food, housing, and dignity. They do not.
That's not true.
She deserves a brain. I think you deserve food, housing, and dignity. How dare you say that to me?
Yeah. She scares you more than him?
100%.
Yeah, how come? Yeah. Would you run away from her if you saw her?
Yes, definitely.
She's kind of attractive though, isn't she?
No.
No? Are you gay?
I'm not. All the MAGA women have that bizarre look to them.
Oh, really?
Do we look bizarre?
No, you don't look like you belong on Fox News, so no.
We're both MAGA.
I'm
a
really?
lesbian. Yeah, I'm a lesbian. She's black.
Okay.
Yeah,
well.
So.
Why do you think we voted for Trump?
Yeah. I have no idea, but enjoy Zohran as your next mayor.
Wait, what's your favorite policy of Zohran's?
All of them.
Which one? Just name one. They don't have one because they don't know one. They don't know that.
As soon as you come out as a Trump supporter, the tolerant left is no longer tolerant.
He said all of us look bizarre, and then he said that we didn't look bizarre. It's like, what? Which is it? Trump girl or Mamdani?
Who's worse for NYC? I mean,
like, who are you more scared of?
Trump girl, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? You'd run away from her on the street if you saw her?
Oh, God. Wearing the hat? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Scary.
A little, yeah.
What's your favorite policy of his?
Favorite policy? This is, you said the worst of two evils. I think a lot of his policies are a little like school principal promising like free Chick-fil-A lunches for everybody.
Thank you for saying that.
I don't know that all of them necessarily have the infrastructure behind them to be real. But I also hope that pushing for more progressive policies, that you're able to come back and find a middle ground that's a little more evenly balanced, you know?
Yeah. Free buses, rent freeze, those types of things. How is that going to be possible? Because who's going to pay that bus worker over there if it's free?
It's a good question.
You know the answer?
We have to run.
The answer is our taxes. Yeah, exactly.
True.
See, you're smart.
So who's going to be the better option? Andrew Cuomo, the man who can't even relate to the average middle-class American?
What is your monthly rent or mortgage, Mr. Sliwa?
About $3,900. It's not subsidized there, so.
Mr. Mamdani, what is your monthly rent or mortgage?
$2,300.
Mr. Cuomo.
He has a rent-stabilized apartment that a poor person is supposed to have. Mine is about $7,800.
Give the man a chance. After all, you all voted for Trump, a convicted felon.
Say Mamdani's a swindler. I know he has a bunch of fake accents that he used to use.
Yeah.
And, you know, but what else has he done that makes him a swindler?
Well, I guess if you say if you say to any audience whatever that audience wants to hear, instead of having a consistent message, I would say that is a swindly thing to do.
Like you do with Twitter. And what else?
Yeah, but he is charismatic.
And this is rich coming from Elon Musk, for real. I was one of those who always heard how billionaire Elon Musk was. I never paid much attention to it. Then when I started paying attention and actually listened to him speak, bro, how the did this guy ever convince people he was smarter, much less genius level smart?
Lose the election because you do not support Israel. You'll lose the election because you do not support Israel.
Against all odds.
There you go. There you have it. The news has reached the crowd, and you hear those cheers erupting as Zohran Mamdani.
Zohran Mamdani
has been elected to be New York's next mayor.
Is the winner.
On January 1st, I will be sworn in as the mayor of New York City.
Oh my God, that did not age well at all.
So Mandami was just elected as the mayor of New York, and MAGA talk is freaking the fuck out. Take a look.
Well, New York is fucked.
Mamdani.
Socialism or communism?
It's going to be a disaster.
Welcome to Russia.
Socialist communist takeover.
Communist.
Socialism and the Marxist. Socialist agenda.
Socialism.
Communist, extremist, socialist, Mamdani.
Zohran Mamdani and
Mandami.
Mamdani will ruin New York.
I stand on the fact that MAGA voters and progressive Democrats want the same thing. They want an affordable place to live. They want to be able to afford food. They want opportunity. They want to be able to afford health care. And they want a brighter future for their children. The difference is MAGA Republicans punch down. They blame the majority of America's problems on the people with the least amount of money and power. And those are immigrants, people on food stamps, poor people, disabled people, you name it. Progressive Democrats, they punch up. They blame a majority of America's problems on the people with the most amount of money and power. But it is time to see if a blend of democratic socialism with capitalism can create a better society for all of us.
I'm all in for democratic socialism. Most people need to learn the difference between communism, socialism, and Marxism.
Democratic socialism is basically a political philosophy that combines a democratic political system with a kind of social ownership of the economy, but there are a few countries often mentioned as leaning into that model. For example, you might hear people talk about the Nordic countries, places like Sweden, Denmark, and Norway, because they have strong welfare states, extensive social programs, and a lot of economic equality, all within democratic systems. They're not purely democratic socialists in a strict sense, but they're often cited as examples of countries with a mix of democracy and strong safety nets.
Hey, New York, remember 9/11? Your new mayor, his people were the ones responsible for that, and you elected him anyway? Did you forget? Did you forget 9/11? Did you forget?
Bro, what are you talking about? What does 9/11 have to do with him? Like, I don't understand how you guys correlate that to each other. The racism is incredibly disgusting. Anyway, guys, it's there's a lot to cover. I hope you all enjoyed it, but leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. If it's your first time to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. If you haven't, also check out this video. You're definitely going to enjoy it. But nevertheless, I will see you guys when I see you. Peace.